What would you do if you realized your entire town was being puppeted by someone you've known for years? Today, we're diving into the mind-bending thriller Weapons, a story where a single lock of hair or a drop of blood is enough to turn your best friend into your worst nightmare. There is a reason the windows in this neighborhood are papered shut, and the truth hidden in the basement is something you truly have to see to believe. Stay with me until the end, because the way this story flips the script on who the real weapons are will change how you look at every person you meet. Early one morning at exactly 2:17 a.m. in the quiet town of Maybrook, Pennsylvania, a nightmare begins that defies all logic. 17 children from the same classroom simultaneously stand up, walk out of their front doors, and disappear into the dark of the night. Their teacher, Justine Gandy, arrives at the school hours later to a scene of total confusion, finding only one student present, a young boy named Alex Lilly. This immediate isolation of a single survivor creates a chilling atmosphere of suspicion, framing Alex as the eye of a storm he doesn't yet understand. As a police investigation launches and fails to provide answers, the community's grief quickly curdles into a search for a scapegoat. Justine, despite her innocence, is placed on leave and ostracized by the town, spiraling into a cycle of depression and alcoholism. This social collapse highlights a core theme of the story: how a community often chooses to cannibalize its own when faced with a mystery it cannot solve. Justine becomes increasingly obsessed with Alex's home, eventually noticing that every window has been papered over from the inside. This striking visual serves as a metaphor for the literal and metaphorical blindness of the town, hiding a rot that is living in plain sight. While the police struggle, Archer Graff, a father of one of the missing boys, takes a more analytical approach. By mapping out Ring camera footage from the night of the disappearance, he discovers that every child's path converged on a single point: Alex's house. Meanwhile, the investigation is further complicated by a corrupt police officer named Paul, whose own paranoia leads him to cover up a discovery made by a local burglar named James. When James accidentally finds the missing children hidden in Alex's basement, Paul's fear for his own career causes him to descend into the same madness as the family inside, eventually becoming a puppet for the house's dark occupants. The horror is finally given a face when we learn the truth about Aunt Gladys, a frail woman Alex's parents took in shortly before the incident. Gladys is not a typical relative, but a ritualistic parasite who uses a twisty stick, blood, and human hair to perform terrifying acts of possession. Through flashbacks, it is revealed that she forced Alex to steal personal labels from his classmates to serve as tethers, giving her the supernatural grip needed to summon them all to her basement to sustain her own failing health. This twist shifts the movie from a missing person's mystery into a visceral folk horror about the weaponization of innocent things. Gladys demonstrates her power by forcing Alex's parents into catatonic trances, proving that the greatest weapons in this story aren't guns or knives, but the very people we love and trust. The tension reaches a breaking point when Gladys uses a lock of Justine's hair to possess the school principal, Andrew Marcus, forcing him to murder his husband and hunt Justine down in a terrifying display of long-distance control. Following a violent confrontation at a gas station where Archer saves Justine, the two finally realize that the answers lie within Alex's papered-up home. Upon entering, they find the house guarded by the hollowed-out shells of Paul and James, and Gladys quickly uses Archer's own dog tags to turn him against Justine. However, the film's most powerful moment comes when Alex, having lived under Gladys's thumb, decides to learn the monster's language. Using hair from Gladys's wig and his own blood, he performs a counter-ritual that reprograms the supernatural link. In a gruesome finale, the 17 children are turned into a pack of predators, hunting Gladys through the neighborhood and tearing her apart to break her hold. While the curse is lifted, the ending remains hauntingly bleak. The children are returned to their parents, but they remain silent, catatonic husks. This final image serves as a grim commentary on the permanent nature of trauma, suggesting that even after the monster is destroyed, the victims are left as empty shells of their former selves. In the end, Weapons leaves us with a chilling question. Is anyone ever truly safe when the people we love can be turned against us? It's a haunting look at how trauma lingers long after the monster is gone. But I want to hear from you. Did the ending shock you as much as it did me? Or did you see Alex's final move coming? Let me know your theories in the comments below. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the darkness of Maybrook, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more breakdowns of the most twisted stories in cinema. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.